I didn't expect Logain to show himself quite so soon.
What do we do now?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Logain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Logain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Welcome back, y'all. That sure was a fun conversation. Apologies for the abrupt ending last time. I thought it was a very dramatic point, and I try to keep these episodes under 30 minutes. So, but, oh boy. We in some shit now. Let's see.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Who's this?
This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Enora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Logain killed Caitlin?
My Queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Logain would allow that?
King Caitlin was like a son to him, and Logain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Owl Eamon.
Would Logain kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
So what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my Queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Well.
Got it.
Well. I am going to take advantage of this moment of quiet before Ren goes out and try to finish off a couple of our storylines.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denrim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. You call?
Care to answer some questions?
Can I respond in poetry? No? How sad.
So tell me more of your adventures.
Again? Well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
No, not that.
Ah, you should see the look you have. I jest, of course. Let's see. How about the largest battle I ever took part in? That would have been the slaughter of Prince Osrin. Did you hear of that down in these parts?
You killed a prince?
Me? Not personally, but I did take part in the attack. Prince Azrin was fourth in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocel from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Azrin once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
This sort of thing is common in Antiva.
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a crow on the throne, a commoner. But that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
What did you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window. I landed in a river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
You are very lucky indeed.
It's true. I live a charmed life. One of the prostitutes that raised me was a fortune teller. Said I wouldn't die young. She was rather startled by that. But there you go. Tale told. Let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh?
So like I said, I am going to, before we begin the quests proper in Denerim, we are going to finish off some quests, some personal quests. We are going to...
Yes.
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 head out of Denerim briefly. Like out of character, I want to do this because I want to get the personal quests over with before the lands meet. In character, it's because Ren hates Denerim, he hates cities, and he hates being surrounded by this many fucking shims. So he is going to GTFO at any opportunity at all. And that includes going to confront Flemeth and also to go back to the Dalish to see if they know of Anarin, Wynn's old apprentice.
You know, Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Oh, I'm so glad my friend is getting along with my boyfriend. Alright, so first things first. We're going to Flemeths Hut. And if you're wondering, so what's Ren, the eternal pacifist, going to do about this? And will it have any relation to what may or may not occur down the line in a Critfield Club? Those are both very good questions. Excellent questions, and I applaud you for asking them. And I suppose we are about to find out, aren't we? Oh boy.
Now's better than later. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. You have no skill, only desperation.
That's a lot of blood.
All right.
The only good thing about this particular fight is that there's so much free XP.
Now's better than later.
There's so much
I'll
free
get on it.
experience. It's literally
Can I get you a
all over
ladder
the ground.
so you can get off my back? I see a trap. Now's better than later. I see a trap.
Excellent. All right. What were we talking about? Where were we going? I don't remember. Just kidding. I remember very, very well exactly where we're going. So here's Ren's thinking going into this fight with Flemeth. As I have said, and as you've observed, he is a consummate pacifist. If he can avoid bloodshed, he wants to. But that said, Morrigan's explanation about her purpose was concerning. It was. He wants to have a reason why he should spare her. He wants to have her explain to him why, no, actually, this is fine. And if he doesn't get that, he has really no choice but to assume the worst. So let's find out.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I should dance to your tune instead.
Why dance at all? Why not sing? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unnatural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I just want the truth.
The truth, as if it were nothing. How like a man. No. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
You think she will believe that?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
Ren, it leaves a bitter taste in his mouth, but, he can't do it.
Shame. What will it be, then?
Now you die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
If she had given him anything, he would have ran with it. But he has to assume the worst. Zevran's down.
Ready, won't know what hit. Can I get through a ladder so you can get off my back? You're hopeless.
If only the tank would fucking taunt. If only the tank would taunt and get the dragon from stopping to fire fireballs. That would be great. Ugh. And drink a potion. You know what, Alistair? You drink a potion too.
Yes. Right, come on!
The fact of the matter is, I need Ren to have killed Flemeth. I need Flemeth to be dead. Because I have plans. Oh, yes. I have plans.
I shall do so.
Ah, another level up. Excellent. And Zevran. My king. Let's see. That'll be handy. Oh, there we go. Well, the deed is done. The dirty, dirty deed is done. And before we head back to camp, we have another stop. The Brazilian outskirts to talk with the Dalish.
You know, Win, I have a friend back in Antiva who would be very excited to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Salil prefers women with experience and maturity. He says they have more substance, are more robust and flavorful.
Does he now?
Indeed. No need to deny it. Zevran knows a fine bird when he sees one.
I am not a bird.
There is no reason to deny yourself the pleasure of male companionship after all, yes? You might balk now, but I assure you, Salil is a gentleman of means and quite handsome.
I am going to walk away now, calmly, coolly. This is to save you the pain of having your brain forcibly removed through your ears.
This must be a Ferelden thing, I swear.
I mean, he's not wrong. Fereldans are so uptight. It's very weird.
One of our own Dalish has saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Let's just say his time had come.
Some things are better left unsaid, I gather. His will still be a tale worthy of telling Dalish children for many years to come. And now Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures.
Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
Don't fucking divert the subject. I came here for a reason.
Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Have you ever heard of an elf named Naren?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it's the same Naren, then yes, Wynn knows him.
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
I should go.
Dareth Shirol.
So, turns out Anarin's alive, huh? And next episode, we will venture back into the Brazilian forest to see if we can find him. See you then.